Hi everybody, welcome to today's tutorial. I would like to show you this time an introduction to some of the modules that you can use to do some drones type of effects or music. So let's start. Let's click on the plus sign. This time we stay on the pack section and we scroll down until we find MSC Hack. Then we scroll down and under here you find three modules. The first one is Dronez module. Let's click Add to Patch. The second one I'd like to go through is Windz module, if it is pronounced like that. And the third one is Alienz module. And we click again Add to Patch. So let's go through one by one and just introduce them. So let's give it a bit more space here, like so. So let's start with the first one. It is stereo, as you can see, and left and right output right here. Let's zoom in a bit more. You can change the sound, and to some extent you can create some sound design acting on these seeds. So you can click on them to activate them or deactivate them. You can have also an hexadecimal representation underneath. Where you see this number, and you have a button here, random. When you click on it, it will create a random set of seeds, and this is actually used, this dial, for the modulation from 0.1 to 0.28. And you have also an input signal for your the octave signal. So let's try it. So let's click on the plus sign. Let's scroll up to basics. Let's insert an A-step sequencer, and also click back again to plus basics, and let's bring in a simple clock for the purposes of this tutorial. So let's connect the clock from the clock module inside the clock input of the sequencer, and then the note out of the sequencer into the V-oct of the first one, Dronez. And as I would like to show each one of them, how they work, I'm going to also add a mixer. So let's click on the plus sign, let's go to tags, let's scroll down to mixer, let's select the mix 8 for now. So here it is, let's bring it, oops, here we go. Let's move up to where it should be, and then let's drag these just so let's connect now. Well, let's create a little bit of a pattern like this, just a little bit random really, and then let's connect the left and right output to the mixer. Here we go, from the Dronez module. And then let's connect the left and right outputs from the mixer to the audio out. I'm going now to change the octave to a little higher, like so, for each of the steps. And let's see what it sounds like. And again, as I was explaining a moment ago, you can act on the seed. So if we deactivate them all, and then slowly you can test a little bit yourself what they sound like. As you can see, this is an hexadecimal representation, because when you put a 1 there is 1. If you activate the second seed, it will be 2 plus 1 = 3, which is there, up to the very top where it is F. So it's an hexadecimal representation, which is used also to practically save your presets as well and record them. So there are 4 times 2, 4, 6, 8, so 32 of seeds. So because it's binary on and off, so you have practically 2 to the power of 32 combination yeah, which is quite interesting in terms of testing it all. But let's see a little bit more what it sounds, just changing a little bit the seeds which are active. Okay, so this is the Dronez. Now I'm going to mute these two parts on the mixer, so you don't hear the Drumettes anymore. And I'm going to bring in the next module, which is Windz. Similar, as you can see, stereo output, left and right, the seeds as per the Dronez module, the random button, and also the modulation. And so, yeah, let's see what it sounds like now. Left, there, and also the right. And let's click play, and then I'm going to adjust playing around with the different seeds to give you a sense of what type of sounds you can create. Can see the difference acting on the modulation for all the seeds. I kind of like that, so I'll leave it like that. And now I'm going to mute these two parts as well. So let's move on now to the next one, which is the Alienz. So here you can see there is no V-oct as there wasn't on the Windz module, and is also only mono, so there is only an output. The rest practically stays the same, and this produced an Alienz type of sound. So let's see what it sounds. By the way, I forgot to mention there is a gate input, and which becomes quite interesting when you connect that, for example, to an LFO module, which I will do in a second to show you what it sounds like. So let's connect it first and see what it sounds like. Here we go, and let's play. So I'm going to play a little bit with the random button and the modulation. Now I'm going to show you acting on the gate through an LFO, which is quite interesting, quite useful. So click on the plus sign, let's go to LFO, let's introduce a standard LFO like this one from Bog Audio, and let's click add to patch. And now let's connect the sound wave to the gate, and I'm going to click play and then adjust the frequency. Let's activate them all and see what it sounds like now. As you can see, you can have great fun acting on the LFO and also changing all the seeds from the on the 3 different modules. So I hope you found these interesting. Certainly it's good to have 3 modules like those, especially if you like this type of sounds or music with drones type of effects. And I will continue in other tutorial to show you other modules in miRack. Hope you found this useful and see you next time. Bye.